introduction of a logarithmic scale. And the reason it's logarithmic, and this is the one I gravitated to first when I thought about technological disasters. The plates, tectonic plates that shift, they release energy. And that energy, the release of that energy, is a direct impact on the intensity of the earthquake. So the 1 to 10 is a tenfold increase in between each one. This is also really important. It was originally calibrated around Southern California and a specific seismometer. You'll see here in this photo what a seismometer is. It's like the sensor network. And in fact, the Richter scale is not really in use anymore today. There's another index that is used, but it was originally calibrated around that. The other innovation, I'll say, and I'm telling you this not because I want you to know about the Richter scale. I want that. But I hope you're starting to see some of the ties to the issues and incidents that we deal with in cybersecurity and critical infrastructure. Distance. This was a huge insight. So most people know about the epicenter of an earthquake, where the center of it is. And you think, how close am I to the epicenter? Richter not only understood that, but also, and his colleague Gutenberg, that it was how far down below the surface it was. You see that here in the photo, hypocenter. That makes sense, right? If it's close to the surface, you're going to feel it more. If it's further down, it's buried more. Here's the other thing that was a really crucial insight. That scale that was there before, chimneys falling, chairs overturned, everything else, structure being damaged, that might not have been an indicator of the strength of the earthquake, but the poorness of the construction. So now, what are we actually measuring? So Richter, looking at these waves and starting to measure that, we had a much better idea, a much clearer sense of what we were measuring. And it wasn't just about the damage that was caused. Also the ground that's below. If it's bedrock or sand, you're going to feel it a lot more at the surface. So now you see there's a lot of other things in the architecture, design, and the build, the sedimentary, the rock that's underneath the structure that affects how it's impacted. So just earthquakes alone really opened my mind to think about technological disasters. By the way, I started doing this work before the CrowdStrike outage. And this really changed the way I thought about it.